In international news, Yemen's Shia Houthi rebels have made more gains in the city of Aden despite airstrikes by a Saudi-led coalition. Fighting in the southern city has intensified as rebels and forces loyal to President Houthi battle for control. Countries including China have stepped up efforts to evacuate their citizens amid the worsening humanitarian crisis. The Red Cross has been given permission by the coalition to bring aid into Yemen by plane. It says that 2 planes have been approved by coalition. One will be a cargo plane carrying vital medical supplies, and the second a small passenger plane with aid workers. Coming up is local news from Busan FM with me, Esther Hall. Drones, which are radio-controlled aerial vehicles, will be used to crack down on vessels that illegally enter Korean waters and use its sea route. An official from the Busan Port Authority said it plans to use a drone to crack down on vessels that were left anchored for a long period of time at the Busan port near Bungnedong in Yeongdo district. It is the first time South Korea has used a drone to monitor the country's port, as well as vessels that might cross Korea's maritime border. It has been revealed that the Busan Environmental Corporation had exaggerated the quality of water that is being discharged from public sewage treatment facilities. According to inspections of local governments by the Ministry of Environment, the Busan Environmental Corporation had manipulated figures of the automatic measuring device, which measures the quality of discharged water from sewage treatment facilities. The investigation, which had begun last year, was recently brought to light by the Ministry of Environment. With the manipulation of water quality measurements, the Ministry of Environment ordered Busan City and the Busan Environmental Corporation to correct the data. The Busan police authorities will begin a thorough investigation into the cause of a fire incident that had destroyed 570 cars at a used car lot in Gyeongdo. The police released a statement on their initial investigation into the cause of the fire and had concluded that the fire had started on the 2nd floor and had caused the steel frame structure to collapse. The start of the fire has yet to be found. The police authorities will focus on analyzing CCTV footages from the scene and on figuring out the cause of the fire and the scale of damage with the Emergency Planning Committee. The Emergency Planning Committee involves the business owners from the used car lot. A car driving on the upper level of Gwangan Bridge released what was thought to be dollar bills at 4:30 p.m. yesterday. Some drivers stopped their cars to pick up the bills, causing traffic congestions in 4 lanes for about 5 minutes. The police are planning to find the suspected driver by analyzing CCTV cameras around the bridge. The foreign direct investment in Busan New Port, which opened in 2006, was calculated to be over 100 billion won. The Busan Port Authority said 49 companies had moved to the site, which created 2,800 jobs in total. The investment scale of these companies came to be about 119.8 billion won. The number of containers handled at the new port last year was 1.28 million, an increase of 40% compared with the previous year. For 2 consecutive years, Busan has led the country in reducing the amount of deaths caused by traffic accidents. According to the Busan Metropolitan Police Agency, the number of deaths resulted from traffic accidents in Busan last year was 185 people. This is a decrease of 47 people from the previous year, recording a reduction rate of 20.3%, the highest in the country. The average annual deaths from traffic accidents are now 1.35 people per 1,000 vehicles, and this is close to the average of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, which stands at 1.1 people. The national average last year was 2.2 people. Also, the number of deaths from traffic accidents up until March this year in Busan totaled 32 people, a 34.7% decrease compared to the figures from the same period last year, maintaining its position as the lead in reducing the amount of deaths caused by traffic accidents. A musical performance educating children in disaster and safety began today in Busan. The Busan Metropolitan City Office of Education, Busan Fire Department, and BNK Financial Group signed an agreement in support of a musical performance. Now for the weather. Skies are cloudy in Busan, Ulsan, Changwon, and Gyeongnam, and showers are expected to stop in all regions by this afternoon. Southern coastal areas and some inland areas will be experiencing fog until tomorrow morning, so please be extra cautious when driving. It is currently 13 degrees here in Busan. That wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. Now you're listening to Busan EFM.